سلام، خوش اومدید به قسمت 11 از واکتروی بازی هورایزن فوربیدن وست که من نمیدونم اینو چی کار کنم بابا، خیلی سخته. خب بمیر، فقط بمیر. اینقدرم تکون میخوره نگاه. بی وجود. گم شو. بذار کرافت کنیم اول. به به 270 تا دمیج. بابا جمع کن. به چرا چیکار کردی؟ نیم ساعت بعد دمیج خوردی. دومشو باید بزنیم. این دومش خیلی اصلا داغونه. اینقدر تکون میخوره نمیشه اصلا هیچ جاشو بزنی. وایسایی دیگه. بزن. اینشو باید بزنیم. وایسا. درا چیز میزن برامون گذاشته. خوبه حداقل. قسمت 12 ایم آقا، نه 11. من همش دارم فکر میکنم یا خدا بلم. باید پشتک بزنیم. راحته اگه برز باشی، راحته. گم شو. نمیخوام ببینم اتتن. قیافه نحستو نمیخوام ببینم. زیر شکمش هم هست. خوبه. پس چرا علامت نزده؟ آقا وایسا. چرا انقدر تکون میخوری؟ دومش خوبه. باز اوزامو زیاد اصلا جونم خرج نکردیم و بابا حرف نزن دیگه. همون حرف میزنم فتار دهنم سرویس میشه. رینگ لایت هم خاموشه اصلا. حالا رینگ لایت رو ولش کن. یا بلفظ چرا هیچی نداریم؟ آقا یه لحظه استوب. خب رینگ لایتو به به. مرض و به به. چی حالا افتاده رو دهن من؟ به به. دیگه باید یه لامپ اضافه کنم به این. نمیشه اینطوری تاریکه. خب بریم. چرا هیچی ور نداشتی بابا؟ یا اول پس برو گم شو اونور. برو گم شو اونور. ازت بدم میاد. بودو دیگه. یا خدا بابا پاشو برو اونور بی خیال ما. بخور خون بخور. باید فاصله بگیریم. الان اومدیم چسبیدیم بهش. شکمش. در رو الان میخواد دومشو بزنه. فقط فرار. یه 3 تیره بذارم برات خوشگه. 2 تیره این که 3 تا بود. بساز. بابا یه جا وایسا دیگه. نه شکم آمده. به چه داجایی میزنه آجیت. گو خوردم. فقط بذار برم. داری میمیری. بذار بکشمت. اگه بذاری بکشمت پول این ویدیو رو میدم به تو. یه پول میگیرم. بالاخره پیداش کردم. به حالا بیا جلو. الان شاخ شدم. اینم چی میگفتی؟ هیچی هم نمیتونیم بسازیم که. باید همه تیر مسخره همون بزنیم. سمش کنیم یکم دمیج بخوره. هیچی نمیتونم بسازم. پیاز ندارم. اصلا پیاز همه جا مهمه. تو غذای ایرانی هم پیاز نباشه تو هیچی نمیتونی درست کنی. ببین مردی دیگه. بسه. بیا خیلی دوستانه تمومش کنیم. بمیر. آها حرکت آخرم با ترکوندن شکم تموم شد. آشکال عوضی. الان هفیسیس رو بدیم برگردونیم بشه. دهن اون سرویس شد با این هفیسیس. هفیسیس خوش گوی نبود حالا.
No more hiding, Hephaestus.
بله. در کدوم بره؟ خوبه هفیسیس برگشت.
I'm heading back. And then we can start the merge. Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl.
خوبه. الان دارن برام ساندویچ باز میکنن. نوشابه باز میکنن. به خاطر تو بود بتا که این اتفاق افتاد. به خاطر تو بود ورال. من صدا این بتا با اون زنه آلوا اشتباه میگیرم.
Aloy, the core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained.
خوبه.
Better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
لینکو پایدار کن. آدرس رو پایدار. صلوات.
complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus's malicious code. Carefully.
به خدا الان اون زینتا میریزن وسط گند میزنن به همه چی. های نریختن. بگو چرا؟ با هم دیگه دارن کار میکنن دوتا مثل هم. ببین کف داره کاکلو به سر های های. بیا به خدا فارزینتان بیا. ای لعنت بهتون بیاد کچل زشت سر دستشون. شوتمون کرد مثلا ما می‌خواستیم همون محافظت کنیم. بتا رو بگیر. او آفرین ورال. بیا پا شد. پشت سرم بمون. انگار نه انگار. کلش که باز یه تیر میزنیم. نه شیت. وای ورالو کشتن.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush.
من باختم.
All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell?
او تیلدا اومد با ما. اون بهش گفت برو هفیستوس و گایا بردار. اینا اصلا دنبال گایا بودن دیگه این صحبت ها. حاجی وهرال این وسط به چیز رفت.
Beta.
به تو هم بردن. بیدا چیه؟ حاجی ورال مرد. الان چی شد؟ تیلدا همون زنه بود که بهتا میگفت با من خوب بود و این صحبت ها.
You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't
تا
sure
بقیه زینتا بتری تو تلایی پس حتما.
Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
بتا در مورد تو به من گفته بود. اون کجاست الان؟
And while she
بتا
isn't where
کجاست؟
she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
وقتی آماده شدی بیا منو ببین. صبونه؟ صبونه چی میگه واسه ماجرا؟ بریم دنبال بتا حاجی. ورال مرگش هم زیاد مهم نبود. به زودی از یاد رفت. کلا آدم بدبختی بود. اینجا کجاست؟ کالکشن طرف این چیه؟
Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
بیاد بتا و گایا رفتم و تو هم میخوایی نقاشی ها رو ببینم. حتما باید بشینم اینا رو نگاه کنم. تو در موردشون صحبت کنی. این نقاش معروفی توی چیزاشون کشیده. تو چیکار کنم الان؟
In my day, but not as influential as you've been in this new world. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead he saved its treasures from destruction just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. My favorite pairing on the left is woman reading a letter by Vermeer.
من کورم. میگه تو سمت چپی زنه داره نامه میخونه. من کورم من الان. اینجا هم داره موزیک چیزا رو میخونه. خب بابا دیوونه. آقا این خیلی چرت و پرت میگه. یعنی چی؟ نشستیم نقاشی‌هاشو داریم نگاه میکنیم. خیلی دوست دارم در مورد این برام صحبت کنیم. این خدای این الهه ماهه. بله. به به. این هم لابد شوهر الهه ماهه.
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Celine's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
ها بریم تو نقاشیات. همشونو با تیر بزنم.
With infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood.
It's not
تموم
the
شد
image
انشالله
itself,
که.
the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels. Where is the ship going?
To a faraway land, most likely. My ancestors used ships like these to explore the world, sometimes at great cost.
What were they looking for?
Anything of value. They were traders willing to face unknown dangers to make their fortunes. But no matter how far they went, they always turned their sails home.
تموم شد به سلامتی. یه مونده.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings weren't the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it
بابا
for?
آرتا والا تموم شد.
Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
تموم شد خدا رو شکر. نشسته داره در مورد نقاشی های صحبت میکنه. بابا زدن همه رو ترکوندن. حالا هم خب بریم صبونه بخوریم.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron?
چجوری ما پیدا
What did you
کردی؟
do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
بیا بیا صبحونه بخور. زاخابا ما چرا بدی؟
This was your house.
این خونته؟
The one you recreated for Beta in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
این به بتا چیز می زیاد میداد.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
بعد اون کارهایی که یارات کردن و زن ما رو ترکوندن میخوای بشینی باید تو رومی صبحونه
They're
بخورن؟
not my people.
اونا افراد من
They never
نیستن.
were, and especially
اونا
now.
هرگز نبودن و طبیعتا الان هم
You shot
نیستن.
off into space with them. And
تو
lived
اونجا
with them
بودی
for
با اونا.
1,000 years before coming back.
بعد هزاران سال
Why did you
باهاشون بودی.
suddenly turn on them?
الان چی میگی؟
This.
این چیه؟
My old focus. You repaired
فوکس
it.
قبلی ما این چیزش کرده.
Incredible.
بازسازیش کرده.
What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to
یه متاسفم که رفتم تو
in order to understand.
چیزهای خصوصیت.
To
مجبور
be
بودم.
enlightened.
یا یه چیزایی بفهمم در مورد.
You truly are Elizabeth's blood.
تو خون
Drive, her
الیزابت رو
sense of
داری.
mission, her
با
integrity.
کنترل اون. مثلا اون ماموریت ها هم میفرسته همچی چیزی.
Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends.
این میخواد بهمون
Especially.
کمک کنه رفیقاشو
Please.
متوقف کنه.
Sit down.
این فارزینت خوبیه.
There. That's better.
موز بردار.
Now,
موز.
we must
موز
recover
بردار.
Beta and Gaia at all costs.
سیب چیه؟
By
با
now
سیب
you
تو
must
خونه
know
ما هم
that
هست.
Gerard
موز
intends
بخور.
to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
دنیایی که الیزابت
We should
تصورشون
stop
کرده بیا
calling them
بسازیم.
my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. Told you I want to help you. I mean it.
خب نقشه
Beta told me your
زینتا
colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges.
جرارد
No
آدم
more
عوضی همون
primitive tribes,
کچله
no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
خب بیان زمین رو نابود کنن کلونی رو خودشون کنن
You
خودش
said
هم
Beta's not in
شاکیه
urgent danger. So what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when
همون
I
اینا
detected any
دختر
form
بر
of
نقشش رو
kindness
میخواستن به
towards
تارو
you. That's why I created the data
گرفتن
channel,
زمین
a virtual place where we could speak in peace.
My old
فوکوس من از
focus.
کجا گیر آوردی
How did you find it?
از
Let
کجا
alone
گیرش
repair
آوردی
it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful.
If you like.
در مورد
How do you know about Silence's plan?
سایلنس پلان
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus. By tapping them, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but However he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tenakth army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
So you knew Elizabeth.
تو الیزابت رو میشناسی؟
What was she like?
چجوری بود؟
This was everything she was. I see in you.
هر چیزی که اون داشت من توی تو میبینم. حتی بیشتر.
Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth.
من در مورد خودم نپرسیدم. الیزابت رو بگو. مشابه باز نکن.
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
چجوری الیزابت رو ملاقات کردی؟
She was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
خب.
First Varl.
اول وارل.
Karo and the Tenakth.
حالا هکارو و تناکتا.
Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
باسکو میرم با بتا حرف بزنیم.
What are they doing to her?
اونا دارن باش چیکار میکنن؟
The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
بتا صدامو میشنوی؟
You're alive.
زنده ای؟
They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long.
من نمیتونم اینو زیاد نگه دارم. اونا دارن نگاه میکنن. تو باید منو میکشی. گفت دیگه. گفت اگه اونا میخواستن منو برن تو منو بکش. من میخواستیم بکشیم اما دلمون نیومد. من میام دنبالت بهت قول میدم. بعد یکم دووم بیار.
Contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
دووم میاری؟
I know you're coming for me. I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Oh.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me.
به.
Where's everyone else?
محیطی
We're
شد.
all... We're back at base.
We're all مرد.
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
پایین رو نگاه کن.
We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
بس رابل نمی کنم بریم. بس رابل می کنم. خیلی راج چه خبره؟ خب بریم تا ببینیم قضیه چی شد آخر. یالا بیسمون همه چی الان زدن ترکونده بردن.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Katalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that.
حالا بینشون بحثه چه میدونم میگه ما باید میموندیم میجنگیدیم. اصلا میگه ما نمیتونیم کاری در مورد زینتا بکنیم.
So,
after we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were.
میگه زینت داشته رد چیزو میزده، خلاصه رد اونو داشته میزده، این صحبت ها بیسوس و اینا ردشو داشته میزده و وقتی که اینم میگه وقتی ارتباط اون با تو قطع شد همه اومدیم سمت جمنای، اما خب میپرسه چه اتفاقی افتاد، میگفت رد اونا زدن و خلاصه سر رسیدن.
After Varl tried to stop them,
برای سر کرد که اونا رو متوقف کنه.
they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
آره بتا و گایا رو
One
گرفتن.
of them? Well,
یکیشون من نجات داد.
at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia
باید
back.
بریم گایا و بتا و برگردونیم.
We're going to stop Regala.
اول ریگالا رو باید بریم متوقف کنیم.
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
آره بتا یه چیزی بهش داده.
Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault.
اول باید بریم جمنای.
I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies,
جمع کنید
get on
بریم.
it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
نوش آواز
Just tell me
کنید.
one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
خب
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important. Looks like Gaia was able to unlock the
زو
door.
کجایی؟ یا اول باید برم پیش زو. چیکار میکنیم؟ برا براله؟
Over here, Aloy.
اون که رفته دیگه
Tend to the garden.
گشتنی نیست. با همشه ورال هم نیست. هیچکی ورال آدم حساب نکرد.
Other times we
اومده ریلکس کنه.
simply sit and watch the sunrise.
آدم اینقدر بدبخت.
So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and further east to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower, gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy.
What the fuck؟ حامله است.
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead,
Shit.
one day, I'll bring our child here.
حامله بوده از
I'll
ورال.
sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise. I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me. He always knew.
بد شد که حاجی.
Goodbye, Farl.
برای ورال بود. چه بدبختم بس کرده.
I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on the Sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Hey. اینجا بینم. به به. حالا
Override installed. Now to find a Sunwing.
الان بهتون میگم قرار چی
Roosting
بشه
at the top of the mountain.
با این حرکتی که زدیم. خب پرنده های خوشگل بیاد اینجا بینم.
Good. There are Sunwings up here.
خواهیم سوار شیم. خیلی یواش باید بریم.
Look like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer too.
به به. از اول بازی منتظرش بودم ها. بپر بری. برو بالا. برو تو گیم پلی. به خدا نره تو گیم پلی. بله. آقا چه خوبه. بالاخره از دست این خرمنای مزخرف راحت شدم. به به. ایول.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
برو پایین. هیچ غلطی نمیتونید بکنید. تازه دستتون راحت شدم با خرای مسخره.
There's a Tolnec. Need to get on top of its head.
خب
Now, how to land this thing.
برو جلوتر. برو یکم اول جلو بعد این حرکت رو بزن. آها خوبه قشنگ میارم اون پایین. اون دفعه من خاری کشیدم سر این قضیه که بیام رو سر این.
Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Oh. بپر بریم. برو. پرنده سواری. یا اول فصل با تیر نزنن همین رو میخواستم بگم.
There's the energy cell. I don't need to hands back.
بپر پایین.
Got the cell. Now onto the grove.
خوش برداشتش با بالش.
Pulse from atomic should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region.
برو.
I should be able to pick up more from the Horizon flight too. Be useful. Even after I deal with the bomb.
باحال پرنده سواریش برعکس خر سواریش که اعصاب آدمو خورد میکنه. یکی خوبه. یا اول فصل چه جنگی به به.
Morgala's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
بنداز. خدافظ. حاجی بریم جنگ. منو پیاده کن.
Is that? It's Aloy. She flies on the wings of the 10. The tide has turned. Push through.
حمله. بپر پایین. الان میریم اینا رو سوار میکنیم.
Now on your knees and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
چجوری ممکنه؟ اینجوری ممکنه.
Enough bloodshed. Let's settle this. You and me.
بله بیا خودم و خودت یه کتک بهت بزنم.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to
صافا
take you
کاتسین
down.
بلد نبودن درست کنن تیکه تیکه میاد پایین.
I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
باشه.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
برو تو گیم پلی. وا. فکر کردم مردیم. بشین سر جات بابا. ریگالا فلان نکردم. موزیک بزن. گود بای. نه گود بای. ها بذار کلاه خودشو بزنیم. بابا تیرم نمیتونیم بسازیم. چرا موزیک نمیزنی تو؟ بخور. آره خوشگله قشنگ. خداحافظ بابا. چی میگی تو؟ اوکی نباید وایسیم. ببین جا خالی میدیم میای سر وقتش. فقط پشتک باید بزنی. ها هرچی ما اونجا آبروداری کردیم اینجا داره کتک میخوره که چه درد میخوره. تیرکمون بازی ها بهت میگم الان. گم شو. تو تیرکمون اصلا رو دست من نداریم. یا خدا این چرا ترکید. حالا کجا بریم؟ بالا مثلا کجا باید میرفتیم؟ لوت. به به کنم باید بندازیمش پایین. تیرم نداریم آخه بدبختی. خب اینجا برام اونا گذاشته. بشین تا درست کنیم. 7 تا همش. چند تا تیره میزنی؟ خفه شو بابا تیر تو سرته. ها 42 تا دمیج نوش جون کن. بابا رفتی قایم شدی بدبخت. همینجا میزنم از همینجا همین تریبون من این میزنم. چرا اشتباه میکنم تو سرش رو بعضی وقتا میبینی یه کلی دمیج داد. یا خدا این گیر بده تمومه. بذار یه دونه چند تیره خوشگل بهت بزنم. صبر کن بذار 3 تاش کن. آها همین خوبه. بابا خیلی این لاشیه، همه جاش سپره. ما کجا این بزنم؟ برعکس ما پریدیم همون جایی که نباید میپریدیم. چی هم نمیتونیم بسازیم. بذارم این همین سبز اینجا بود. ولی چه فایت خشکیه انصافا. حوصله آدم سر میره. بیا پایین بابا. تیر بساز.
Your blade is blunt, your courage rusted, your body weak.
خفه. بله یک حرکت جالب انگیز. این چیه؟ آقا من اصلا اینو میخوام. آره این جوریه که تموم میشه. این جاییه که اون تموم میشه. گم شو. یک دو منم اینا بلدم خوشگله. یک دو سه. جا خالی داد. چهارمی شد. بابا چه جا خالی میدی چهارمی رو؟ بیا مسخره. گو خوردی. الان میام به خدمت میرسم. آها برق اینا. عجب. اینجا بینم ای لوت. چی میبافی برا خوده؟ آها خوردی ها. یه اینجا. اصلا هر موقع لوت جایز است. چون نگرفته. بشین سر جات. گم شو. باسنت. چرا این اصلا دمش نمیخوره؟ چه صدایی هم خودت در میکنی؟ 90 سال سنته. اوه تو قابلی. گم شو. بابا خودمون خود نزدیکتریم چی رو میزنی؟ آره همین داری کتک میخوری بدبخت. آها خوشگل. اینو یادم رفته بود. تو پا. توپا.
I'll tear that braided head from your
چی کار میکنی برای خودت؟ این چرا هیچی نمیگیرتش؟
You die here and now.
خون نداریم. تو عمرم فایت به این حوصله سربری انجام نداده بودم. نه موزیکی. اصلا این بازی به درد این نمیخوره که توش بیای تن به تن بجنگی. همون ماشیناش بهتره. آهو میکنی. آتیش هم نمیگیره. آخه من نمیدونم اونا برای چی. حاجی این خیلی اون کلمه که الان میخوام بگم نمیشه استفاده کرد. در این حد بدونید که خیلی این فایت همه چی گویای همه چی بود. آها یخ شدی. یا خدا بابا من تازه الان چیز برداشته بودم. نکشی منو. ترسیدم یه لحظه قشنگ. آقا قشنگ میای جلو اینطوری میزنی تو سرش باسنش. اون یکی پاتم حتی رفت. بمیر دیگه آقا. چه خبره؟ اصلا جونت نشون داده نمیشه. بدبخت. من با این لباسای مزخرف اومده بودم لباس خواب. تو با اینا اومدی.
Go ahead. Run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her by our rights. You must decide her fate.
مشابه باز میکنم. میگه همه اینا تو بودی، همه این کارا رو تو کردی.
It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
جزو سربازاش بوده.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
بمیر
Whether
بابا.
you live or die.
هر چی از مشت.
After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
Finally.
بمیر. بله ایزی. اصلا نگاه نکردم من گزینه‌ها دیگه رو. بلاد فور بلاد. دقیقاً خون جای خون. کشتی میکشنت. لاشخور عوضی.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone.
بلاد فور بلاد هم شد خون برای خون. خون در مقابل خون.
From an interested party.
چی آوردی برامون؟
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of the
تنهاش بذارید.
I'll see you back at base.
وقتی برگشتی بیس میبینمت.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
خب. چرا کمک گفت تو ما کمک کردی منم کمکت کنم. میگه نه. حالا که ریگالا مرده تو میتونی چیزی که چه میدونم تصورش میکردی و بسازی این چیزا. رویاشو داشتی. اوه تیرکمون ریگالا هم داد بهمون. تیرکمون خوبی داشت. به به.
Thank you.
خوبه. این فوکوسه چی بود؟ حالا تنها شدیم بذاریمش بینم.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks.
شناخته برای چند هفته سیف کرد.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Eloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
گیر نکن بیا بیسه. بله و این کفشامونو خوب بود عوض میکرد.
Tilda? You there? I did it. Silence is on board.
این چیه دیگه؟ اینو بنداز دور تو رو جون عمت. اوه بذار ببینم اینجا چی بذاریمش. بذار جای این مثلا. این هم تیرکمونش هم بذار جای این. ببینم. به به. در واقع.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
خب یارو اومده منتظرم.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance.
شانس آخر دیگه. این دفعه کرم بریزی.
I will kill you no matter what.
میکشمت.
Understood.
گرفتی؟
Very well.
خیلی خوب.
Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing.
کی اومده؟ چیز اومده؟ تیلدا.
I can't actually get us into the base.
یارو میگه تیلدا اومده. ترسید.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design.
اصلا کار میکنه یا نه؟
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration.
چجوری میتونیم مطمئن باشیم که اوکی؟
Enough. Both of you.
دعوا نکنید.
We're in this together.
با همین.
For now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
اصلا
Oh no, you first.
نوشابه باز نکنید.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. Okay.
همه اومدن توی
together so Tilda can brief us. All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away.
بیاید توی کنترل روم.
We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth.
مأموریت رو
Now, it might
میدونید.
seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them.
به ایستشون رو باید بریم بتره کنیم یا خدا.
Tilda, show us the base.
بیس رو اون بگو.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To
این
this
میتونه ببرم اون تو.
undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top.
خب.
But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others.
در مورد اینا باید
Once I take
بدونیم.
away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
خب بریم حمله کنیم بتره کنیمشون.
I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you
هر
need.
وقت بهتون گفتم میاد پیشم.
Understood.
گرفتید. حالا هم دکمتون رو بزنید.
You two? A minute?
شما دوتا لحظه بایستید بینم.
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives.
با این دوتا نیاز داریم وقتی رسیدیم اونجا بذاریم اونو بتره کنیم.
Depends on it.
اینا کمک میکنن. یک قسمتی از بیس اونا رو.
After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us.
برو اطلاعاتی پیدا کن در مورد زینت که تیلدا هم به ما نگفته.
I'll do my best.
نهایت تلاشمو میکنم. حواست به اون باشه. مثل زندگی. ورال هم گفت مثل زندگی.